Hey, hi, how are you? My name's Phil, and welcome to some more Baldur's Gate. If you've been watching me stream lately, you've been watching me stream this, I decided to see if I couldn't try and make an off-stream playthrough of the game as well, because I'm enjoying it so much, and I kind of want to see what else the game has to offer besides the path that I chose. For those of you who don't know, my on-stream character is a tiefling monk who beats the crap out of everybody, and it's great fun. As for off-stream, we're going to go with a dragonborn oathbreaker paladin, which is going to be great. And by great, I mean it's going to be really fun and interesting and cool. I gotta decide what type of dragon I want to be. Alright, decision has been made. We're going to be playing a white dragonborn, because why not? It sounds cool and fun. Class, paladin. As for what our subclass is going to be, I don't know if it matters. We're going to try and break our oath as fast as humanly possible, so that I can become an Oathbreaker Paladin ASAP, because that's what I want to do on this playthrough and see what all comes out of it. I think the easiest one to break is probably going to be Oath of Devotion, because it's the ideal knight in shining armor, right? So, like, yeah, compassion, duty, courage. I could just, like, not do any of that, right? And then background. I kind of like the idea of being a folk hero. As for our abilities, we will clear out all of that. How many much strength can you give me, game? That much? Okay. How many much charisma can you give me? That much? Okay. After that, max out constitution. And then that's it, right? But, we can do it like this, where it's like, just as much into strength as I can possibly muster. Next into charisma, right? Or is it constitution? Which one is it? Is charisma's my... Yeah, paladins. I can read. We'll probably just do it like this, just completely dump dexterity. It does affect saving throws against certain attacks, but it'll be fine. And then, outside of that, just as much strength and charisma as possible in order to make life, well, easy. I have 2 proficiency points I can throw out, right? The idea of animal handling and survival here. Personally, I like the idea of being good at persuasion and religion. But at the same time, it would be really funny if I wasn't good at religion, and instead I was just, like, really good at insight and reading people. That sounds fun and cool. That looks good. And my jawline can change a little bit as well. That looks good. I look very dirty, but I don't know why, it just appeals to me. Something about it. Because we're the protagonist, we get heterochromia. Tail. We get to choose our tail. I like spiky tail. It fits my persona. Yeah, there we go. That's that. Enter character name. I don't know why, but I always struggle so hard with character names. Let's go to the internet and see what the internet has to say. Oma. I have no context or anything as to why that name seems to fit. A fantasy name generator did finally come through. I saw Oma and I'm like, you know what? She's an Oma. Now we need a guardian. I'm not gonna lie, I find the thought of having a halfling guardian to be moderately amusing. I don't know why. Just a tiny bit of gray. But he still looks like an anime character. But by God, that's going to be my guardian. We're going to have a great time. And we're free! We made it out of the thing. Yeah! Do I blow up the nursery?
This is the pool that thing came from.
I'm going to investigate the pool.
Writhing behind your eye.
I'm not very good at investigation, am I? I guess it's just a raw intelligence check, huh?
The casing is fragile.
Reach towards the pool. Break the pool. Look, I didn't even take damage of that. Ooh, hello, Mind Flayer. Oh, why did I just walk through fire? You have an amethyst. That sounds cool, I say, accidentally tabbing out of my game. Don't worry, we can keep those flubs in. No one needs to know. I do almost apologize. Some of the gameplay is going to appear to be, like, choppy's not, like, the best word. Like, kind of jump cutty. Because I feel like this series will be better served by, like, going quickly. Can I inspect this exposed brain and figure out what's going on? I sure can. That's a 19. Can I medicine check myself here? Oh, apparently I have a situational advantage roll. Thank God for that. That would have been a 2. We're going to make our dice look a little prettier. Oh, I'm so good at this game, I can roll dice with the best of them. That crawls about with a severely hampered brain thanks to lobotomization. You're welcome? Anyways, yeah, a lot of this is probably going to be a little jump cutty, a little choppy, a little strange, especially for the opening sections, because the opening parts of this game aren't, like, super important in my opinion. Oh boy, it's combat time! Cool, got it. Surprisingly adequate in battle. Gee. Thanks. What a lovely everything.
Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Yeah, touch nothing without knowing its purpose. Or I know what I need to be doing here. I go this way. Alright, anyways, let's free this person that we totally know is there. I will will the pod to open with my incredible wisdom and ability to roll a 3 when it's a 2. Hi, Shadowheart. Alright, we did it. We freed the person. Let's get out of here. We really kind of want to free Shadowheart just because if nothing else we can use her in this next fight. And obviously, because Mama didn't raise no fool, we're gonna try and kill the everything in this upcoming room. Yeah, go claw that lesser imp, buddy. Yeah, you got him. We kind of want to kill this commander because I seem to recall he drops a really cool sword. Celestials, Fiends, and Undead. How long does that last? Is that just active now? 2 turns. I should have waited. That's my bad. I will not ignore the devil. I want to kill the devil. What's wrong with you, game? I don't know if fire will be good against that guy, but it does damage. And you know what? That sounds important. Go investigate the Mind Flayer. They got anything cool? They have a Periodot. Sure, that sounds good. Oh no, there's stuff happening outside. Anyways. You know what? Just miss your guiding bolt. You know what? That's fine. I just keep missing actually everything. It's crazy. Anyone see the fact that 2 new guys just got added to the thing? Hit the thing. Okay, now go stand by the thing, but don't activate it yet. Ooh, the Mind Flayer is dead. That is very bad. Frost Breath. That did like 1 point of damage. Oh, Lae'zel's just dead now. Alright, we should go. We should leave. I was thinking I might, like, try and kill this demon guy because he has a really cool sword, but we should just go. Oh my goodness, it's crash landing. What's going on? I lived. What? We'll never know how that happened. Hi, Shadowheart. Let's just wake her and be a normal person.
You're alive.
You want to stay together? Yeah, you owe me, girl. You owe me. Yay, we unlocked fast travel for this exact spot. Anyways, let's go this way. It's combatin' time. I like how they just like dash at you with like out of care in the world. Just book it. Mach 70. Go punch it. Great job, Shadowheart. You're killing it, girl. Really making me want to use you so far in this playthrough. That didn't kill it. Wow. I don't know if Intellect Devourers count as any of those things. I wonder if the game technically counted what just happened there as like a short rest. Alright, let's kill this guy so that there's just one less person attacking you. Heal yourself, please. Wow. They do a Frost Breath. They're like really weirded. Okay. This is going very poorly. Drink your potion. Please don't kill me. Thank goodness. Drink your potion. Hey, we leveled up! I think that's what I just said, at least. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I can't read.
Nothing important is ever easy. You fight well.
We leveled up. Wow, that's crazy. There is somebody over here. Let's go talk to them. Give me that guidance roll, baby. Well, that was actually kind of lucky.
If we can
Yeah,
find
you should travel
one
with me,
and
buddy.
all right.
We need to go save a new friend. Let's go look at this place. Hi, Gale.
Anyone?
Let's get this guy out of here, shall we? He looks like he needs a hand. Look, we have Gale on our team now. Yay, wow. It's crazy. We have a Wizard. Pay no mind the fact that we're quick saving. Oh my goodness, it's our friend. We're gonna free them. We're going to attack the tieflings because this will break my oath. Gale, what you got on short notice here, buddy? Witch bolt sounds cool. Bam. That did a lot of damage. Holy cow. Go bonk him one. Guiding bolt. Wow, that nearly killed them. Hey, Shadowheart didn't die. Let's go. Oh, Gale nearly did die. Alright, me, go beat him up. I can't help Gale. Go help Gale. I couldn't help Gale and do other stuff simultaneously was the big thing. And Shadowheart's nearly dead now. No! Can I reach them? And then... Can I lay on hands as a bonus action? No, that's an action. Well, that's unfortunate.
At the ready.
Chase them down, me. And Asterion, maybe finish things up? That was me. I just shot me in the back. You ever just make a really large mistake?
Spasm grips your chest. Your strength.
An emptiness grows within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
Paladin.
No! This was on purpose.
Broken your oath, Paladin.
This is why we've been going so fast up till now. The playthrough didn't really start until we became an oathbreaker.
We have much to discuss.
And we'll talk with that guy. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we've been zooming through everything so hard. Just straight up been waiting for the Oathbreaker Paladin stuff to start. A lot of what I do early on here doesn't really make much of a difference until I get my Oathbreaker stuff rolling. So that was the whole point of just kind of speeding through the beginning of the game.
I will be at your...
We're gonna go back to camp for so many reasons. Number one being, we're gonna have a really in-depth talk now about what it means to be an Oathbreaker Paladin. So this is a mechanic Baldur's Gate 3 has set up. If you break the oath, you set up as a Paladin.
I have been waiting for you.
And that was the whole point of this character, so I could be an Oathbreaker Knight. So that's why we were kind of sprinting through the beginning of this stuff. Because we wanted to really pay attention to what happened with the Oathbreaker Knight. And so that when I edit down the video, I can spend more time here talking about this than I have to talking about the setup of the game, because I'm not going to lie, the very beginning of this game is quite straightforward. Wake up on a fancy ship, shoot down the fancy ship from the inside, crash and burn, recruit your party, profit. Who are you?
I was the first. The first to swear. The first to fall. When another's oath is broken, I stand witness. I hear their sorrow. I see their jubilation. I guide their hand.
Oh, so this guy literally guides us along our way to be an Oathbreaker. That's super sick.
Swore to defend the defenseless. To stand as an emblem for all that is good and just in this world.
That's the other reason we didn't even bother to level up when we leveled up, even though it would have made the next little bits of combat better.
Why did you abandon your oath?
And this allows me to also now have this be the point of, this is how my character is going to be going forwards, and the beginning portions of the game aren't as important. Because I literally just wanted to break my oath as fast as possible. The easiest way to do it is by fighting those people when you're freeing Lae'zel. It does mean you kind of have to be a bad person for like one little instant, but it breaks your oath super quickly, so then you can become the character you want to be. If you're trying to like speedrun your way to your oath. I tired of doctrine and dogma, I wanted freedom.
Of responsibility.
That is what I wanted.
The reason for your fall is perhaps to know the shape of things.
I love this
to
guy's
come.
voice actor though.
Take
He's
comfort
killing
in
it. He's
your
popping
undoing.
off.
I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within
Oh,
you
cool.
fades.
So they're not doing classic oath
New
breaking.
power
A lot of classic Oathbreaker paladins are about the idea that you break your oath and you become essentially a worse person for it. This seems to be like more of the idea that like breaking your oath is just a different path for paladins. The dead will march to your rhythm.
These shadows gather around you.
It's so
They
cool.
sense the cracks in your armor. They yearn to be used, to be inflicted.
What oath did you swear?
I served a noble
I'm curious.
lord. I fought for him without question or restraint. Where his light shone, my sword followed.
Nice, nice.
In his name, I raised villages, put thousands to the sword.
And he believed that was the right
I
decision.
believed our greater purpose required such brutality, such sacrifice. But his light was so radiant, it blinded me to all else. I could not see the darkness and corruption of the path he led me down.
Oh, he was led down there by
I
someone
finally
else.
saw the truth. He would not be reasoned with.
Oh, and then because his oath was to his lord.
I ended him.
I really like that. That kind of like pushes down this idea of like
I was cold.
he tried this Oathbreaker tried to be more just and go against his lord and his terrible decisions, and that led to this.
It was merely a choice. As I have
It was
made
merely a
countless others
choice.
since.
Oh, I love that.
What's past is past. We are here to discuss your future.
I'm ready.
Do not resist. Surrender and be remade.
I'm not resisting. That is terrifying, and I love it.
Vital source. These powers can be used for good or ill.
I love that. Though it may be born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill.
Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours.
And now we are a paladin who follows our own path. Which is super cool. I always liked the idea of paladins, but I often felt they were very restrictive. Both in classical Dungeons and Dragons, and in non-classical ones. Alright, we have a new thing, Spiteful Suffering. Target takes 1d4 necrotic damage each turn, and attack rolls against it have advantage. It's a 3-turn thing, it's a charisma save, and it's a melee attack. That's cool. And now I want to be able to upgrade myself and level up. Let's talk to this guy a little bit more, though, and see what he has to say.
Oathbreaker, what do you need of me?
What happens if I reclaim my oath?
Returning to your oath means relinquishing the darkness within you.
Its
Its
evil must be banished.
banished. Your oath-sworn powers will return. You will be bound again by
So
the
this isn't a
decrees
permanent
you
decision
promised
as far as
to uphold.
gameplay goes, which I really like the idea. That even though, like, an in-universe decision here is more or less, yeah, that's kind of a permanent thing. You're probably going to forever be known as an Oathbreaker. In-game, they gave you a way to get around it, kind of, you know? When you're wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed or versatile in one hand, and no weapon in the other, you deal an additional 2 damage. That sounds awesome, because I get to keep a shield, and then swap to, like, a short sword, and not use versatile weapons. Let's unprepare all my spells really quick and look through what I have as options. We have Searing Smite. I believe we also now just, like, have... Yeah, we now just have Divine Smite as a thing now. That is now just an action, so we could get Searing Smite or Thunder Smite in addition to as a bonus spell, from the looks of it. Which is kind of cool. I personally feel like I should have Cure Wounds. I don't really want to be the healer, but I want to be able to heal if that's an option. Divine Favor sounds awesome. Your weapon deals an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. And then I kind of like stuff like Shield of Faith, Heroism. So Shield of Faith, Heroism, and Cure Wounds are all healing spells that'll help out my team. Divine Favor is going to help me deal more damage for a little bit, but that is also concentration, so I can only use so many of these as like concentration spells. Spells. I want to do Searing Smite because I'm used to having that as a tiefling, and it's a really cool ability. So now we are going to change up our weapon as well because yeah, that's a versatile weapon. We don't want a versatile weapon. We just want, like, example, a scimitar. Yeah, see, now it does 6 to 11 because it now by default has that 2 flat damage attached to it, which is incredible. So yeah, we have class actions and our spell slots now. And our spells can be used on our Divine Smites, which are amazing. And our Searing Smite, which is a different type of smite, but it's good against stuff that's immune to radiant damage. And then our other healing spells. And then for now, I think my party's going to stay the same. Shadowheart, Asterion, and Gale.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
So we have to level them all up. Shadowheart's going to prepare Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Cure Wounds, Inflict Wounds, and then I think I'm also going to add Create or Destroy Water, just as like a fun little thing. Maybe we'll get to play around with that. And Asterion being a rogue doesn't really get anything, he just gets a set of cunning actions. So Asterion's just going to be Asterion. If I recall correctly, Evocation is just kind of big, yuckin' damaging spells, which I kind of want to have. It sounds cool, but you know what also sounds cool is Necromancy and Conjuration. Subclasses have it so that you can learn the spells for half as much money when you find them in a scroll. Like if I choose Evocation, I get Evocation spells for half as much money from Evocation Savant. So we're going to give Gale Shield and Magic Missile here in order to just make him a little more survivable, because Shield can be used as a reaction. It does take a spell slot, but still. And Magic Missile is just good damage. We are going to keep him as an Evocation Mage for now, but thankfully you can respec your characters at any time whatsoever. Okay, so that's the short rest, and now this will probably be the end of the first part, assuming I can edit this down properly like a good YouTuber. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I hope to catch you in the next one.